What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be basically a really quick, easy makeup routine. This is what I've been doing for the last like 2 to 3 weeks. It's very simple, minimal product, but I feel like it really enhances natural beauty. Just adds a little bit of color in the right places, a little bit of definition in the right places, and I have just been doing this exact routine nonstop, and I feel like that doesn't happen that often for me. Like usually I'm changing it up and trying new things, and you know, I'm not like in love with every little piece of my routine, so I'm always like changing things. But with this, I keep grabbing for the same products every single day, and I was like, I have to film this because I obviously love it. So if you want to see how I got this look, keep on watching and let's jump right in. First thing I do is I mix these two products right here. This is the Buildable Blur CC Cream from Thrive Cosmetics, and then this is the Wonderglow Instant Soft Focus Beauty Flash from Charlotte. I feel like the combination of these two is really good. I still get coverage, but I don't feel like I'm caking on foundation. So I kind of just mix them together on the back of my hand. But that's really it. It takes me 2 seconds to just kind of bounce that all over. It blends so seamlessly. Next, I've been using the Rare Beauty Concealer, and I think I just forgot that I really liked it because I tested out a bunch of Rare Beauty products and I didn't like a lot of them, but I remember really liking the concealer. So I want to show you guys how nicely this blends. Look at that. It just blends out seamlessly. I love it. The reason I love this makeup routine so much is that it's so fast. It's so quick and easy, but I still feel like my skin looks really good and I still feel like I have makeup on, you know? Like I feel ready, but it's not too much. Now I'm using the Dear Dahlia eyebrow pencil. Do we want to be more zoomed in? Maybe we do. I'm just keeping them kind of fluffy, full. I always just comb them up first, so I always need a spoolie to do my brows, and then I really just shape them, fill in those areas that are annoying. Last step for the brows is my Benefit 24-hour brow setter. This is a necessity for me because my brows will just fall down. They'll lose all shape and it looks really silly once I've filled them in if the hairs are just like flat, you know? So this makes them really fluffy and almost like feathered out, and it glues them in place. They don't move. Okay, then I will go on with the Rare Beauty blush. This is in the shade Bliss, and I've been doing my blush kind of like up here. I put this on my eyes, and yeah, when you place this a little bit higher up, it tends to pull the face up a bit. You can blend this out with a beauty sponge or your hand. I think I'm gonna use my hand, but then before I do that, I'll go on with this shimmer highlighter from Morphe. This is in the shade Fairy Tears. This is probably even too much. Teeny bit on the tip of my finger. I put this just like slightly above where I put the blush. I kind of like how the pink like bleeds into that a little bit because it makes my skin look really sun-kissed. So now I'll just use my fingers to blend out what we put on the eyes. And this is like the easiest eyeshadow ever. And I love that it matches the blush. And then I just tap this blush in to blend it. So you can see I do bring it down a little bit, but I start with it up here so that I really remember to like pull upward. I'll even bring it like a little bit onto the side of the nose, like once it's like almost fully blended out. And look how pretty that is. Doesn't that blend so beautifully? Okay, so the next thing I do is my Faux Freckles. I have not been able to not do these since I got this. I'm so in love with these. So these are the Faux Freckles. They're water resistant from Pseudo Labs. They're called PHreckles, get it? Okay, I'm in the shade 01. This is the wand. It's kind of just like similar to like a mascara wand, but a little bit more round. And it comes with this little, I don't know, pick, I guess, if you will. And all you do is you hold the wand wherever you want your freckles, and then you use the pick to kind of flick them on to your face. So this is the technique. This is all I do. I make sure my eyes are closed and I will flick them basically just in this direction back and forth until I feel like I like them. So I'm gonna do that not on my bed, and I will come back and show you what they look like and then how I blend them out. Okay, so I did a lot so that you guys could see. I'm hoping you can see them. Do you guys see? They're all over this area. I just did that technique, and obviously this is more than I would want, so I'm gonna show you what I do. I basically start with my finger and I blend away any of the ones that I don't want so they just disappear. which is amazing. And then for the ones that I like where they are, I'll just really lightly tap with my finger so that they blend into the skin more. They're not like as pronounced, because obviously I don't have like this many freckles. I don't want them to look super unnatural, but I still want to see them. So this technique is I'm just like pushing them into the skin a little bit more. And I can always add more if I feel like I blend too much, but I feel like I'll do as much as I want. Like I'll do more when I'm applying them, and then I will blend out, and I feel like that looks perfect. I have such annoying texture on my skin, especially here. So when I put the freckles on, it really just kind of makes that disappear, because it takes the attention away from any like spots or texture that I have, and it just kind of makes them look like freckles. So there you have it. Freckles are done. My next step is bronzer. I feel like some people might do their freckles last, but I like how the bronzer looks on top of the freckles. It almost blends them further into the skin, and it helps me keep my bronzer up a little bit higher too. So I've been doing my bronzer kind of like just below where I put that blush and blending it in with the freckles. And I feel like it's just making me look very sun-kissed, because you know, when you spend a lot of time in the sun, sometimes your freckles will come out. This is the step that always gives me life when I add bronzer. And I'm kind of just pushing the bronzer in. I'm really not rubbing that much because we didn't use any type of translucent powder. So I didn't really set that CC cream, but it kind of sets itself. Okay, then I'll do a little on my nose, kind of down the sides, but also on the top. And then I also do it on my eyelids over that blush. This brush is perfect for this. This is the Morphe M523. Just fits perfectly on my eyelids, fits perfectly in this area. I'll always do under my jawline. That is pretty much it for the face. And you could leave this like this if you wanted like kind of that no makeup look. I'm actually gonna go back into my Rare Beauty blush, and I've been using this as lipstick. It's the perfect, I guess not really lipstick, but a lip color. It is the perfect color. And I love that it matches with my, obviously my blush and eyeshadow, because this is all I used. And it's a great consistency. It's like this matte, but not drying matte lipstick consistency. And then I will just pop a little bit of Aquaphor on top of that. First of all, to give my lips a little moisture, but also just to give it a different finish. I'm now gonna use the Charlotte Rock and Kohl. This is just a liquid eye pencil. It's just, it glides right on and you can really manipulate it. So I'm just kind of hitting the outer part of my eye, and I don't want to do too much of this. So I'm putting it on, and then I'm immediately blending it out with my finger. I just want to give a little bit of a shadow on that lash line, simply for the fact that it helps make my lashes look thicker. I don't really want to look like I have eyeliner on, so I'm not even going to touch the lower lash line. I'm just gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. So you can see as I'm rubbing it, it's really like smoking it out. You could do a really pretty like smoky wing liner with this. I've done that before and I really like it. So that's kind of it. You can see it just defines the eye. Mascara, I use the Better Than Sex Too Faced mascara, an all-time favorite. It doesn't really get much better than this for me. I think just with the length that my lashes are, they mostly need thickness. So that's why I love this mascara so much. I really focus at the base of the lash and then pull outward, pull inward, and like fully coat them. But I love this mascara. Isn't that stunning? Okay, I gave my mascara a second to dry. I'm just gonna grab my spoolie and clean up where I got excess mascara that I don't want. It usually just happens like right on the lash line, a little bit right there, and then my lower lash line usually gets a little too, but it just flicks right off when I do this method. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm just gonna set my face. I've been using the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Glow. And that is really it, you guys. My very last step, like before I'm out the door, is I just grab my tub of Aquaphor and I do a teeny little bit on the lips. All right, so here it is, guys. This is the final look. I hope you can see the freckles and kind of just the really subtle colors that I'm using. Like I said, I just feel like this is a very much like natural makeup look, but an enhanced version of myself. Like, we enhanced a little color on the face, a little bit of like a contour with that bronzer, defining the brows and the eyes. Like I said, really just enhancing the natural look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will have a new vlog up on Sunday. Let me know if you have any video requests below, and I will see you next time. Mwah.